You know, on every single device you own, there's this silent, invisible boss running the whole show. It is, without a doubt, the most important piece of software you have. And today, we're going to meet it. This is your computer's operating system. I mean, really think about it for a second. When you click something, or type, or tap on your screen, who's actually making all that happen? It's not some kind of magic, and it's not just the physical parts. There's a director working behind the scenes, making sure every single piece of the puzzle works together just perfectly. Here's the absolute best way to think about the operating system, or the OS, as we call it. It's an essential bridge. It's what connects the physical machine you can actually touch, the hardware, with all that digital magic you use every single day. You know, the apps. So, let's forget all the technical jargon for a minute. To really truly get what the OS does, all you need is one simple analogy. Okay, imagine your computer is a company. All the hardware, your keyboard, your screen, the processor inside, those are the workers. But workers need direction, right? Who tells them what to do, how to work together? Well, in a company, that's the manager. In your computer, that's the operating system. I mean, without that manager, your super fast processor, and that beautiful high-def screen, they're just really talented workers with no direction. They would literally just sit there waiting for orders that would never come. The OS is what gives them purpose. So, if the OS is the manager, what does it actually do all day? Well, it turns out this manager has four big core jobs that keep your entire digital company running smoothly. And if you can understand these four roles, you basically understand everything. Okay, let's break them down. So here they are. The OS is a traffic controller for your hardware, an organizer for your files, a coordinator for all your software, and a security guard for you, the user. Let's start with that first one, the traffic controller. First up, the traffic controller. Your computer is always doing a bunch of things at once. We call it multitasking. The OS is the one directing all that traffic, deciding which program gets to use the processor, how much memory it needs, and when. It's what prevents total and utter chaos. Just think about it. You might be browsing the web in Chrome, but you've also got some music playing in the background. The OS is constantly telling the CPU, your computer's brain, how to split its attention. It's making thousands of these little decisions every single second just to give you a smooth experience. All right, job number 2. The OS is your master organizer. Every single thing on your computer, a document, a photo, a game, a video, it's all a file. The OS is what creates that system of folders and directories to keep everything from becoming one giant, messy digital pile. You know that simple act of clicking save? Well, that's a direct command to your OS manager. You're telling it what to save, and it handles everything else. Finding the right spot on the hard drive, giving it the right name, and remembering exactly where it is for later. Pretty cool, huh? The third big job is being a coordinator. So your apps and programs don't just talk directly to your hardware. That would be messy and probably a little dangerous. Instead, they talk to the OS, which acts as this trusted interpreter, this middleman. And this process is happening all the time, completely invisibly. When you hit play on a song, your music app doesn't actually know how to make sound. It just tells the OS, hey, play this audio track. The OS is the one that translates that command and tells your speakers what to do. It's absolutely essential. And finally, the OS is your personal security guard. It's what manages all the user accounts, permissions, and what people can access. It's what keeps your files private and makes sure that only the right people can make changes to the system. Yep, every single time you type your password or use your fingerprint to unlock your phone or laptop, you are directly interacting with the OS. You're basically proving your identity to that security guard so it will let you in. Of course, just like real-life managers, not all operating systems have the same style. So let's meet the most common managers you'll find running pretty much all the world's devices. You definitely recognize these names, right? You've got Windows, the manager for most of the world's offices and personal computers. Then there's macOS, the go-to for designers and creative types. You've got Linux, which is this powerful open-source engine that runs countless servers. And on your phone? Well, it's pretty much a two-horse race between Google's Android and Apple's iOS. Each one is a brilliant manager, just with a different specialty. Okay, so we've established the OS is the manager. But who does the manager work for? You. You do. And let's prove it with a quick little exercise that shows who's really giving the orders around here. Okay, just think about this simple action. You open up your file manager. That's going to be File Explorer on Windows or Finder on a Mac. You see those default folders the OS already made for you, right? Documents, downloads, all that. Now, you go to your desktop and you create a brand new folder, and you call it My Practice Files. And boom, just like that, you've given a command. That simple act of creating a folder was you giving a direct order to your OS manager. You said, I need a new space for my files, and I need it right here. And it obeyed, instantly. You're the one in charge. And with that one little action, you've basically unlocked the key terms for navigating any computer. Your desktop is your main workspace, the icons are the little doors to your apps, and you now know that you use folders to organize all of your digital files. You're not just using your computer anymore, you're speaking its language. You see, understanding the OS isn't about becoming some tech genius. It's about realizing that you are in control of an incredibly powerful tool. You now know who the manager is, you know what its main jobs are, and you know how to give it orders. So the only question left is, what are you going to have it do for you next?